I'm Betsy Gerhardt Pasley, Trinity grad of the class of '77. As someone who once played varsity sports and wrote about Trinity teams in the '70s, I still love to watch the Tigers. But I've found it's easy to look at the current success of our women's teams and think it was always this way. In fact, before 1972, when Title IX forced schools to offer sports to girls and women, it was quite the struggle. A century ago, women were considered too fragile to play competitive sports. Even after Rosie the Riveter helped us win World War II, females were forced back into their homes, including the women who played in the wartime professional baseball league. They might have been sidelined, but they persevered. For example, Shirley Rushing found her girls' high school basketball team was just the warm-up act for the boys in the 50s. When a young Emily Burr wanted to play in the 60s, she trained with a broomstick as a bat before getting on a softball team with players twice her age. Then, in 1968, Emily brought home Trinity's first collegiate team title, but she and tennis doubles partner Becky Vest were unknown and underappreciated. Even when Libby Johnson arrived on campus, just weeks after Title IX was signed, she coached 3 sports while teaching classes and making less money than a high school coach. I remember playing softball for Miss J. She was great, and I was lucky to share my playing time with much better athletes. But we provided our own equipment, washed our own uniforms, and since we didn't have a real field, we often competed off campus in front of few spectators. I also got to run on the first women's track team in 1975 with Peggy Coconut, who was way faster than me. The challenges of the 80s didn't slow down talented Tigers like Teresa Mahu. Finally, the sports stars aligned in the early 1990s. That's when we updated our fields and gym and joined the SCAC conference, a partnership that continues to this day. But here's the thing, we didn't care about the obstacles. We were just happy to be playing college sports. Trinity's history has unfolded over 153 years and across 4 campuses. So it's taken a while for our history committee to capture all the stories of the women and men who laid the foundation for today's teams. The takeaway? Title IX lit the torch. And Trinity made the right call when it abandoned the idea of pay for play and signed on to the balanced academic and athletic genius of Division III sports. So when I read the headlines about Becky Geyer's 2003 basketball champions, or watch the 2021 volleyball team celebrate Julie Jenkins' 1,000 career victories, I know the torch has been passed. The present and future are bright indeed, but we must remember how we got here. Here's one way to honor our pioneers. From the sidelines to the headlines, the legacy of women's sports at Trinity University, coming in March 2023 from Trinity University Press.